told you you were too much, too emotional, too intense, too loud. So you quieted your laugh, softened your truth, hid your feelings behind filters, and slowly you started believing it, that you were the problem. But the truth is, you were never too much. They were just not enough. Not enough to hold your depth. Not enough to stay when things got real. Not enough to meet you in the places where you stopped editing yourself. You weren't too sensitive. You were responding to a world that dismissed your sensitivity as weakness. You weren't overreacting. You were finally reacting after years of silence. Your fire, your heart, your honesty, they weren't flaws. They were inconvenient for people who only knew how to love in fragments. So you shrank, you minimized, you molded, just to keep people from leaving, just to be easier to love. And now, when you show up fully, you still feel that hesitation, that question in the back of your mind. Will they stay if I stop performing? Here's the answer. The right ones will. The ones who are enough for you. They won't flinch at your bigness. They won't ask you to dim your fire just so they can feel comfortable. They'll meet you at your full volume, not just your quiet moments. And they won't confuse your power with danger. They'll recognize it as truth. You don't need to be less. You need to be surrounded by more. More capacity, more presence, more courage, more real. You were never too much. You were just in rooms that couldn't hold you. Now it's time to stop shrinking and start expanding into the spaces that can.